Hey, young girl. We are back with a new episode this week. And I want to start by saying thank you to who all have been watching, listening, sharing, commenting on our platforms. We can be found on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you can search for podcasts. Search for Hey Young Girl. Today, I want to talk about sticking to the plan, not your feelings. So, there's going to be times when there's going to be difficult things that is going to be presented to you. Regardless of if you are happy go lucky every day, you doing everything right, you treating people how you feel like you want to be treated, doing what you got to do, giving your best. And then still you may get some, stuff that's going to take place in your life. It's just like sometimes it rains, sometimes you have the sunshine. And what it is you're going to have to learn how to, stay afloat or stay dry during the rain because it's going to come. The bottom line is you just feel like, oh my God, this thing that happened, and you all in your feelings. And sometimes you just need to sit in that, whatever it may be, that, got you in your feelings, and you need to deal with it in a peaceful manner to where you don't bring any more stress on yourself. So whatever it is that have you in your feelings, whether it be sadness, anger, grief, you have to kind of sit in it and deal with it. And that way you come out, having dealt with it, whether it's being forgiving somebody, forgiving yourself, you know, tackling the thing again to where you are feeling that you are proud of what it is that you did or how the outcome of it was, right? So you got to stick to the plan because these type of storms and situations are going to happen. You could be doing, like I said, a best, being the most loyal friend and, all of these things, and somebody or something may happen. Everybody not going to like you. Everybody's not going to agree with what you have to say or value your opinion or value you as a person. And you have to be okay with that. You can't always break down and, feel like the world is coming to an end if you get told no, if somebody don't agree with what you're saying. You know, sometimes you do have to kind of, stand your ground in certain situations and, you know, try to fight for your fairness and what's right or whatnot. But sometimes, you know, the outcome isn't always going to be a plus for you having to, maybe prove yourself or explain a situation or try to explain your opinion or, get the person to understand it from your perspective. Sometimes you're just going to be hitting a brick wall because it's not just going to go through because this person understands in a different manner. So sometimes you got to choose your battles and, how they said, just let stuff fall where it falls at, and be okay with that. You can't break down for everything and then you're not showing up at work. You then fell off your diet because now you binge eating, or you're not sticking to your appointments or the goals that you met for yourself, or you feel like, oh, I'm gonna go binge shop because that's gonna make me feel better and stuff like that. You gotta have a level of self-control about yourself to where you know what your goals are, you know why are you getting up every day to attain them, even if it's just, my goal is to make sure I have all my bills paid on time or by the end of the month, or however, and you meet that and you didn't get to save, well, you still met the goal of paying all your bills. So, it's just like you got to go to the job if it's an issue with a job. So if something happened to where you in your feelings, you can't not go to work. You got to pay the bills, right? That was the goal. Make sure your bills get paid. So you got to go to the job. Can't get in your feelings and then decide you're going to keep calling in. So that's one example. Or if you were in a relationship and the person broke your heart, they cheated on you or whatever, ghosted you, however, and you have like a recital or some kind of game or something for your child, right? Or it could be work too. And you didn't got your heart broke, so now you feel like in your feelings to where you're not gonna go to the game, or you're not gonna, make your appointments, or go to work now because you're in your feelings. No, these things, your goals still have to be met. You still have to show up for other areas of your life. If you gotta cry it out or whatever, take a day, maybe a day if you got PTO time to make your time up because you need to make your money, and go on and go to work. And don't crumble down at the job or nothing like that. You have to keep it together and try to separate personal from professional, and go get the job done. Don't get in your feelings and fall off from the plan. Stick to the plan, not your feelings. All right, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.